You're welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some businesses that you can actually site in Porthar-Court and make profit. Reason being that most of the factories that produce or manufacture these goods are not sited in Porthar-Court. They're mostly from Delta, Lagos. Some of them come from Kano. They send their products down to Porthar-Court. And so if you can site the business right in Porthar-Court, you're going to make huge profit because the cost of transportation will not be there, and then the customers will not come to buy from you because it will be cheaper. And so it's very good for you to listen to this video and watch till the end, because I'm going to expose certain businesses that will thrive here in Porthar-Court. Stick to the end now. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. Give us a thumb up, like this video, share with your friends, recommend this channel to your friends. That way others will benefit from it. Having said that, let's go straight to the video. Number one, do you know that there are a lot of biscuits and little shops in Rivers State, in Porthar-Court, yet 90% are sent from Porthar-Court, from Kaduna, from Delta. In other words, most biscuits and those little shops are not, the companies are not in Porthar-Court. 90% of it are from Lagos, Delta, from Kano, from other states. They send it to Porthar-Court. And so if you want to step into biscuit production, for instance, gala, all those little shops, if you're into that business, please come to Porthar-Court and do exploit, because the opportunity is there, the business is there, the demand is high, because the population is increasing on a daily basis. So this is one business area that you can actually step in and make good money. Those that are manufacturing soft drinks also, you can send it here or side the business here and strive very, very well. Number two business idea I want to share with you. Now, despite the good water we have here, everywhere, River State is truly River State. Every part of it, we have a lot of rivers, good water. Now, the surprising thing is that the quantity of fish reared in this state is so minute, is so small. So there are very little fish farms in River State. Now, you know that the illegal bunkering have polluted the water, and now the local fishermen no longer supply fish because they are not getting anything from the river again. So there is high scarcity of fish. But the cost of fish in River State is increasing more than the cost of rice. On a daily basis, rising every day. You have food to eat, there will be no fish, there will be no meat. And so if you are into farming, if you're into fish production, if you're into cattle rearing, if you're into any of those things, please come to Porthar-Court and you make good money. Now, one beautiful thing about this farming business is that if you're into fish farming, the water is good and there are a lot of raw materials you use. If you're into cattle rearing, I tell you, the grasses are free. That everywhere you see green grasses for your animals to graze. So why not step in? Why not come to Porthar-Court, relocate, start your business in Porthar-Court and make good money? Now, one thing I want to let you know is that those of you selling cattle, in the northern part, maybe Kaduna, Sokoto, any of those sites, you sell it very cheap. I know somebody from my own local government who always goes to the north to buy cattle very cheap and come here to sell one 350,000, 400,000, 500,000 per cattle. I tell you, per cow, one cow is 350. The least is 250,000. He sells every time, and he always go every month. And that guy is making millions without sweat. Making millions without sweat. So this is one business. If you want to site a cattle ranch, please come to River State. The grasses are green. Now, let me show you another beautiful aspect of Porthar-Court that you can step in and make good money. The real estate business. Now, in Porthar-Court alone, we have River State University, we have Ajero University, Ignatius. Now we have I'm talking about inside Porthar-Court alone, we have the Polytechnic, we have School of Health. Now the governor is building a law school. So we have not less than 6 higher institutions in Porthar-Court. The city is congested. Population is increasing on a daily basis. Now ASU is disturbing Uniport, the Federal University. So the population is in these state universities, state tertiary institutions. Now, whenever the strike is called off and Uniport also resume, it is always a problem. the population. So if you want to step into real estate in Porthar-Court, you cannot build enough houses. And now in some areas the cost of land is very low. I tell you the truth. So Porthar-Court is one area you can actually site your real estate business, and you make wave, you make good money. You cannot build a house and you tell me that there is nobody to rent. It's a lie. Not in Porthar-Court. In every area. As a matter of fact, there are some areas you pass today, in the next 1 month, there you see building that you never expect, and people already occupy those buildings. There are areas that people pay for uncompleted building. They complete it, and then the landlord will just come and they calculate and get the balance, know when the rent will expire. That is to tell you the scarcity of housing in Porthar-Court. So if you're in real estate, please come to Porthar-Court. But in Rivers State entirely, we have only 2 floor mills. Only 2. I know the demand is high. The cost of floor is increasing every day, and that people are, one loaf of bread is sold 850 naira. One giant loaf of bread, 850 naira. Some areas you buy for 1,000 naira. That is amazing. People the cost of living is so high. So if you are into this floor making, floor processing, please relocate. Come to this place and you will make millions. Do you know that almost all the chicks that are reared in Porthar-Court, all the bears reared in Porthar-Court, we buy the chicks from Delta, from Owerri, from nearby states. In other words, we don't really have a good standard hatchery in Porthar-Court. You will not see even one. And then we have poultry farmers everywhere. And so if you have a hatchery and you can build it in Porthar-Court, I tell you, you will supply and get time. The demand is there. If you want to buy bears in Porthar-Court, you will book, you go and pay for it and get it after 1 week. After 1 week, at least 5 days. If you pay on Tuesday, you are collecting it at least on Friday the other week, or Tuesday the other week. If you book on Friday, you're collecting it on Tuesday the other week. And you see, the demand is always there. If you want your birds, you go and book and collect it a week later. That is to show you how high the demand is. We don't have a hatchery here. We get it from Owerri, we get it from Bayelsa, we get it from other nearby states, but not in Porthar-Court. So if you know any hatchery in Porthar-Court, comment below, show me the location. No company is manufacturing poultry feeds in Rivers State. No, you go to Calabar and get it. You go to Owerri and get it. So you see, the top feed we use here is from Calabar. The other types of feed you get it from Owerri. You see, the ones that are manufacturing are just small scale business trying to come up, and there is no supply. The shortage is, I cannot explain it. The demand is high. I tell you that the cost of 1 bag of feed, if I tell you, you'll be surprised. That most of you that are complaining out there, maybe in Lagos, in other states, that the cost of feeds is high, come to Porthar-Court. You will never be a poultry farmer. You will regret being a poultry farmer because of the cost of feeds. So if you can manufacture feeds, if you know, or if you need the formulation, we can do it for you. And if you have connection for you to transport, one of the problems, what is leading to this problem is the lack of maize. We don't have corn. We don't plant corn in Porthar-Court. The one we have is just from subsistence farmers, from local farmers, and that can never be sustainable. And so if you know anywhere you can get corn from and then manufacture your feeds, we can work together, get you the formulations, and then we build a team and we grow together. I tell you that there is business in feeds manufacturing, in feeds production. Now, looking at the entertainment industry and other industry like fashion and design, all those ones, you see, it's just moderate. It's just moderate. The entertainment industry, people are making waves because there is population. Definitely, people will go out to enjoy themselves. Now, we look at the fashion industry. It's not all that. No, it's well occupied here, so it's not something you think you come to Porthar-Court and do something new. There are mad guys that are into design in Porthar-Court and they are doing it very well. Now, looking at building schools in Porthar-Court, don't try it because there are some the number of schools in Porthar-Court, even the government are frowning at it because so they have done it to a point that people are opening schools in their houses. So that is not a good business to think of coming to Porthar-Court to do. Now, let's look at food, production of food, or building a certain is a restaurant or eatery, anything food, bro. If you step in, you're going to make money. There are a lot of fast food joints, there are a lot of fast food businesses and companies in River State. But looking at the population and the demand, oh boy, you cannot supply enough, you cannot cook enough, you cannot prepare enough. So food business is thriving in Porthar-Court very well. So if you want to step into business, food business, no problem. This is one good area that you are going to make good profit, because the cost of living, the cost of food in Porthar-Court is very high, more than Lagos. I tell you, the cost of food in Porthar-Court is more than Lagos. So if you just do the comparison, you find out that this is where you should cite your food business and make profit. I did not plan to create a long video. That's why I want to end it here. But we can analyze on and on and on. There are a lot of things you can actually do in Porthar-Court. If you want help, you can contact me, and I'm going to tell you different areas that you can explore in Porthar-Court and make good money. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on that notification bell. See you in our next video. Bye bye.